Hello, my fellow mystics. This psychic reading will find you just before you manifest the biggest breakthrough of your life this far. And I'm channeling this reading just before, about a week before we enter the year of the fire horse. And the year of the fire horse is linked to the Sagittarius' expansive energy, according to my spirit team, which is usually ruled by the planet Jupiter, the Sagittarius energy that is. And the planet Jupiter is called the benevolent planet because it helps us manifest our desires in a very huge, big way. So that is why I'm saying the biggest breakthrough of your life is about to manifest. And this reading will find you when you are one step from crossing the finish line, one step from manifesting that big breakthrough you've always wanted, whether that's in your career, relationships, or finances. And whatever intuitive message comes through in this psychic reading will reveal that one step that you need to take now to finally cross the finish line and manifest your breakthrough. And one last thing, just before I recorded this video, I got the message that this is going to be a reading from the Pleiadian star seed system. And I feel like the reason they're coming through is because they are your ancestral spirit guides. If you're watching this video, you are a star seed from Pleiades. Just go read more about the Pleiadian constellation and what mission work they have on Earth, on how to raise the planet's vibration. You are a Pleiadian. And I feel like the reason they're coming through is because they want you to succeed beyond your wildest dreams so that you can comfortably extend their bloodline. Yeah. So your ancestral spirit guides, the Pleiadians, are coming through and they're sort of giving you this good news as a bribe so that you continue their lineage for years to come. Most star seed systems want to come and plant their seeds on Earth so that they can help raise the vibration of Earth from just Earth to the higher consciousness of Earth, which is Mother Gaia or Tara. Okay, so this is going to be a pick a card reading. And we're going to choose the cards on camera so that it becomes more live. So let's see what cards are going to help you decide which message from the Pleiadians is meant for you. And by the way, if this reading found you, trust that it is meant for you. I set an intention that this reading is only going to find the people it is meant to find, and clearly it's only going to find the people who come from the Pleiadian constellation. The Pleiadian star seeds. Okay, star seeds are beings that have lived on other planets or other galaxies other than planet Earth. Okay, and so you are a Pleiadian star seed, and your mission is to raise your own vibration as well as the vibration of planet Earth. Star seeds usually have a double mission: to help themselves and to help the people around them. So if you've been wondering what your spiritual mission is, go start reading more about the Pleiadian mission, because you are aligned to that mission in this lifetime. And I feel like they're now calling you to tell you that it is time for you to start your mission. I feel like part of this breakthrough you're going to experience has to do with you finally tapping into your spiritual mission. Okay? The breakthrough you want will come once you discover what your spiritual mission is, and the Pleiadians want to reveal that to you. Right, so for pile 1, we have the fish. Okay, pile 2, we have the whip. And pile 3, we have the book. So I want you to look at these 3 images over here. Pick the one you feel most drawn to. Don't overthink it. Let your intuition or gut instinct guide you. If you feel drawn to more than one, that's fine. But for starters, just start with picking one. Listen to that message and then move on to the next one that you are interested in. So look at these 3 cards, look at the images, and pick the one you feel most drawn to, and then go to the description of this video and click on the relevant timestamp. So this is pile 1, the fish, pile 2, the whip, pile 3, the book. I'll give you a few more seconds to look at your cards, and then we'll go to your individual pile readings. Hello, pile 1. So if you are drawn to the image of the fish, this is going to be your intuitive guidance message from your ancestral spirit guides, the Pleiadians. And like I said, you are a Pleiadian star seed, so start finding out what your mission is as it pertains to the Pleiadian mission overall. Okay, right, so straight off the bat, this card usually indicates a financial breakthrough in this deck. So I feel like whatever breakthrough is coming your way has to do with an increase in your finances. You're going to finally attain the financial stability you have always wanted. But before this financial breakthrough comes, your spirit guides want to reveal an important piece of information that you need to know right now that will finally help you cross the finish line, finally help you get to that goal of you attaining the financial stability you have always wanted. I feel like whatever messages come through in this reading is going to be the one missing piece, the one thing that has been keeping you from attaining that financial stability that you seek. Okay, I feel like you already have one pair, you already have one of these fish. Okay, and whatever messages is going to come through is going to give you now the final piece, the missing pair to make this two, right? They're going to give you the information to now bring in this fish to make this pair. Okay, English is not my first language, guys, so yeah. Right, so let's see, what do they want you to know about this financial breakthrough? What one step do you need to take right now in order for you to finally manifest this big financial breakthrough that you've always wanted? Okay, message in a bottle, peace, reverse, and that. I'm sorry if you can hear sounds in the background. There's a lot happening today, and I feel like that is part of your energy. There's a lot happening in the background. Your spirit guides are working tirelessly in the background to bring you the financial breakthrough you've always wanted, and I feel like this is something you have earned. It's not going to just come as luck or good fortune. This is something you've worked really, really hard to manifest. Okay, this is like your efforts are finally being rewarded. Okay, so you have message in a bottle, the peace card in reverse, and breathe. Okay, so straight off the bat, what you're being told is, like I said, whatever financial breakthrough is coming your way, this is something you've put in the work. With this peace card coming in reverse, peace means just going with the flow, right? But then when it's in reversed mode, I feel like it is depicting an energy of putting in so much work, effort. Yeah, you've gone to war to attain the financial stability that you seek. You've pushed through any obstacles on your way just so that you can attain the financial stability that you seek. You've not let any obstacles prevent you from believing that you are capable of manifesting the financial stability that you seek. So whatever financial breakthrough is coming your way is coming as a result of all the past hard work you've put in. And so the one thing your spirit guides want you to know at this point in time with this message in a bottle, wow, and the breath card over here is the one action step you need to take right now is actually to surrender to non-action. If you want to manifest a financial breakthrough that you've been seeking, you need to surrender to non-action. And this is because you're being told you have done everything you can to manifest the financial stability that you seek. And now it is time for the universe to do its 50% share of the work. The universe does not work if we're also let me put it like this. The universe likes to be a co-creator when we want to manifest, meaning it allows you to do your part, which is the 50%, and then once you've done your part, it normally wants you to sit back and relax and allow it to do its fair share of the work. Sometimes the universe likes to do its work without interferences from us, okay? And so you're being told the universe wants you to sit back, lie back, and rest, and allow the universe to work for you. This is not a time for you to put in effort. You've done your part. Now it's time for the universe to do its 50% share of the work. And I feel like the reason you're being told to sit back and relax is because there's someone coming your way. Are you seeing the telephone over here? There's someone coming your way who's going to provide you the resources you need in order for you to finally manifest this financial breakthrough. There's someone who's coming to help you manifest this financial breakthrough. This person is someone who's being sent by the universe to you. But the only way you're going to be able to recognize who this person is if you tune into your intuition. The only way your intuition is going to be heightened is if you're in a relaxed mode. If you're constantly pushing, and trying to put in so much effort to attain the financial stability that you seek, you're not allowing yourself to rest, because you're working from a conscious mindset, yet the universe wants you to work from a subconscious mindset. With this breathe card over here, the universe sort of wants you to be in this meditative state, just resting phase, in order for your intuition to be heightened, so that you can get the messages that you need to identify who this person is, who's bringing you the financial breakthrough that you desire, or the person who's coming to help you manifest this financial breakthrough. So the only thing you need to do right now, pile 1, is to sit back, relax, surrender to non-action, do things that allow you to heighten your intuition, such as meditate a little bit more. The reason you need to meditate is because there's someone coming towards you who's going to help you manifest the financial breakthrough that you want. But in order for you to identify who this person is, your intuition has to be heightened. At this point in time, you're getting this message because your intuition is blocked. And that is why your ancestral spirit guides are coming through to remind you the only way your intuition can become unblocked is if you breathe, sit back, and rest. You've done enough. Stop trying to push so hard. Allow the universe to work its magic for you. This is a time for you to receive, not give. Okay? It's going to be really hard for you to sit back and not do anything, because I feel like you guys are really hard workers, and you've been raised thinking that the only way for you to manifest the financial stability that you seek is through hard work. And you're being told, yeah, that's partly true. And you know what? You've already done your part. You've done the hard work. You've put in the hard work that is required. Now what's left, the one step that is going to get you to the finish line, is you allowing the universe to work for you. And you do that by sitting back and meditating a little bit more, surrendering to play. Okay, guys? That is the only thing left for you to do in order for you to manifest the financial breakthrough that you seek. So now let's get final guidance messages from your ancestral spirit guides. Like, what angel number are you going to start seeing often from now on as a sign that you are on the right path? I feel like some of you are going to start feeling hesitant. You're going to feel like, oh my God, am I being lazy if I'm not doing anything? And whenever that thought comes in your mind, you're going to start seeing these angel numbers, and these angel numbers will be a confirmation that no. Continue just resting. Continue putting yourself in a position where you are allowing the universe to work for you. You're allowing the universe to bring what you want towards you. I feel like you're being told to be in your yin energy. From now on, do meditative practices that put you in your yin energy, because up to now you've mostly been operating from your yang energy. But if this financial breakthrough is to manifest, you need to be in your yin energy. And so after this, when you start feeling anxious and you feel like, oh my God, I think I need to do something, whenever those feelings of anxiety of not doing something overwhelm you, you're going to start seeing these angel numbers as a sign that no, you're still good. Just continue resting. The universe is still working for you. Don't worry. Okay? So the angel number 1, 2, 3, 4. And what else? Spirit? I'd pick. And the angel 555, exactly, change. So let's first start with this. This is the frequency of change. And you're being told the moment you start seeing the number 555, that will just be a confirmation from your spirit guides that the financial breakthrough that you desire, the financial stability that you seek, is coming your way. So just breathe, relax, and rest, and allow the universe to do its share of the work. You've done your part. You're going to start seeing this number 555. When you see this number, know that the universe is telling you to relax. Okay? And this card here says, change happens outside your comfort zone. The time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step. Allow change to lift you up and guide you forward. And then the affirmation is, I release all that no longer serves me, as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. Here, the phrase that keeps on ringing in my head is, step out of your comfort zone. The comfort zone that you guys are being told to step out of is that notion that you've been raised thinking that the only way for you to attain the financial stability that you seek is by pushing really hard and having that hustle culture. And while hard work is a virtue, you've reached a phase in your life where now things are going to be coming to you more effortlessly because you've done your share of the work, okay? So step out of your comfort zone and believe that sometimes the financial breakthrough you desire can come to you more effortlessly. You don't have to push so hard to get what you want. When you start working with the universe, things come to you more effortlessly because you'll be a co-creator of spirit. The universe is going to help you lighten your burden. The universe is going to do 50% share of the work and you do 50% share of the work. That way you won't have to push so hard to get what you want because you'll be partnering up with the universe, okay? And then the other number you're going to start seeing is the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and it says persistence. The message is keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and all of your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. And then the affirmation is, I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey. I reap the rewards of my persistence. Exactly what I said at the beginning, that this financial breakthrough is coming to you guys because of all your persistence. You believing that you are capable of manifesting the financial breakthrough that you desire, and you've taken the steps necessary for you to attain this financial stability. You've done your work. You are not lazy. You've done your work. And that is why now you're being told, rest and allow the universe to bring you this financial breakthrough. This is the only thing you need to know, guys, about how to manifest a financial breakthrough that you've always desired. Rest. That is the only step that is needed, and you'll cross the finish line. So guys, I hope this reading has been useful. Let me know in the comment section how this reading resonates. Which numbers have you already started seeing, or which numbers are you resonating with the most? I'd be happy to hear your thoughts. Otherwise, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hello Pal 2. So if you are drawn to this image, then this is going to be your reading, and it's going to be a message from your ancestral spirit guides, particularly the Pleiadian star seeds, who want to give you guidance messages on how you can finally manifest the breakthrough that you've always desired, whether that's in your career, relationships, or your finances, okay? And straight off the bat, this card in this deck, the whip, usually represents hardship, challenges, difficulties. And since this is a reading about manifesting a breakthrough, the message coming through for you today is this: the breakthrough that you're about to manifest has to do with you finally moving into a period of your life where things are easy. The difficulties you've been going through are about to dissipate. Your life is about to start moving in the direction that you've always wanted. I feel like they're saying this period of darkness that you've been experiencing is soon passing, and it's going to usher in a new era where things come to you effortlessly. Sometimes with the whip here, I see the energy of magnetism, okay? Because sometimes it has a sensual energy to it. So the phase of your life that is about to start for you with this breakthrough has to do with you being magnetic. Things that you want are going to come to you more effortlessly. You're going to manifest whatever it is that you want almost by just thinking about it. And that is all because of all the persistence you've had, even when things don't seem to go your way. I feel like the universe is finally rewarding you for the courage you've expressed in the past. The universe has taken you through the darkest of days, and even though sometimes life seemed to not go your way 90% of the time, you never gave up on trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so whatever breakthrough is coming your way, Pile 2, has to do with the universe finally rewarding you for consistently choosing to be optimistic, for consistently choosing to see the light at the end of the tunnel, no matter what is happening in your life, okay? I feel like all the hardships you guys were going through had to do with you passing a rite of initiation. I feel like before you could manifest this breakthrough you want, the universe said you have to go some series of lessons, and these lessons were meant to be very tough because they were meant to test your resolution to manifest the breakthrough that you want. I feel like the universe was like, okay, fine, we're not just going to give you this breakthrough for free. You have to work for this breakthrough, and we're going to take you to the darkest of realms to see whether you can still shine your light even in the dark, okay? And I feel like the reason this breakthrough is coming for you is because you finally succeeded in learning how to shine in the dark like the moon. For most of you guys watching this reading, you are dark angels. Dark angels are beings who are light beings who are able to go into the underworld and turn negativity, the darkness, into light, okay? They're able to transmute darkness into light energy. So dark angels are not the same as light angels. Light angels purely work from the perspective of light and amplify the energy of light. But for you guys as being dark angels, you guys are alchemists. You can convert a negative situation into a positive situation, which makes you spiritual warriors. I feel like the spirit guide who works with you most often is Archangel Michael. Go read about how Archangel Michael is the warrior of warriors in the spiritual community, okay? I feel like that is your energy, and whatever breakthrough is coming your way is because you have finally passed that initiation. You have finally become the dark angel that you were meant to be. You finally mastered how to shine your light in the dark. You finally mastered how to transmute negative into positive, okay? And so let's see what this breakthrough is, okay? So guys, this period of darkness you've been going through is soon passing. A big breakthrough is on its way to you, where you're now finally going to live more in the light rather than in the dark. And even if you come through situations which bring in darkness, they will not faze you, because you will have already learned how to convert darkness into light, okay? You're like the moon, shining in the dark like the moon, okay? So let's see what they want you to know about this breakthrough. Okay, that one. All right. No place like home. Okay, see the darkness. Are you saying this is the light? I feel like with this card here, you're being told, for now, before this breakthrough comes your way, if everything around you seems dark, you're being told, look again, pile 2, because you are the light. This is you. You're this house. Are you saying this house is the lighthouse? There's darkness all around this house, but you are the light. So whenever things seem dark around you, stop looking to the outside world for validation. You are the solution. You are the one person who's going to get yourself out of this period of darkness, out of this hardship that you've been going through. And I feel like up to now, that is what you've been trying to do. And that is why this breakthrough is coming for you. But let's see what the other cards. I mean, I can't make this up, guys. New life. I've been talking a lot about how you guys are stepping into a new phase of life where there's a lot of light. See this contrasting energy over here? Darkness to light, okay? You've finally conquered the underworld. You finally learned how to alchemize your dark energy into something positive with light, okay? And that is why this new phase is coming. Time to go. Yep. It's time for you to leave the underworld. It's time for you to do away with this phase of your life where things come to you much harder, okay? You're entering a phase of your life where things are going to come to you like a magnet, like you're going to draw things towards you, okay? So just give me a few seconds. I see what step this is they want you to take right now. This is the step, yeah? This is your, are you seeing this door over here? This is the breakthrough door. Once you walk through this door, you're going to manifest this new life that you've always wanted, okay? Where things come to you more effortlessly and there's no hardship. Okay, there is some hardship, but it is hardship that you can overcome more effortlessly, and it's not so debilitating as it has been before in your life. The challenges you're going to face in this new phase of your life are not going to be difficult challenges. They're going to be small, tiny frustrations, okay? And that is because you've already mastered how to handle the big things. Now it's just small things that are going to irritate you, okay? So once you pass this door, you're going to start this new life. And I feel like they're now wanting to tell you what step this is you need to take in order for you to get to this door, okay? And they're saying, okay, so for you guys, it has to do with ancestral karma, the home. With this no place like home, The energy coming through is the one thing keeping you guys from finally getting to this door and opening up this door is along this path over here. Along this path, there are some ancestral traumas and karmas that are preventing you from moving forward. They're acting as bumps along your way, and they're really huge bumps that you cannot just jump over them. You first have to destroy them completely before you can move forward, okay? So the one step you guys need to take in order for you to manifest this big breakthrough where things come to you more effortlessly is you need to heal your ancestral traumas and ancestral karma. And whatever ancestral karma this is has to do with matters of love, with the home over here. Romantic relationships, okay? So with let me see how I can explain this. Yeah, with the whip card, like I said, it has to do with sensuality in this deck. So whatever things, there's something in your ancestral lineage to do with romantic relationships that has been preventing you from experiencing the emotional fulfillment you've always wanted to experience in your life in general. And once you clear off this ancestral trauma, then you will be able to manifest the big breakthrough. And I have a reading in my Self-Eye store where I can help you guys identify exactly what this trauma is, and then I give you the resources, a guided meditation, and we can do a live session afterwards where we discuss. It's a tarot reading, a guided meditation, and a live discussion. That's the whole bundle, where we identify what this ancestral trauma is, heal it, release it, and then I give you resources on how you can ensure that this ancestral karma does not take a hold in your future generation. So if that is something that you want to explore with me, feel free. But I feel like you're also being told some of you already know what this is. Are you seeing here? This is, I usually see this as the spiral, the energy of going round and round in circles, okay? And I feel like you're being told some of you already know what this trauma is, and you're being told it's time for you to release this trauma, okay? So guys, if you want me to go deeper with you guys on what this trauma is, then get the personal reading with me. If you already know what this is, then it's time for you to start being more proactive about releasing this trauma, removing yourself from these family situations that prevent you from moving forward, okay? Some of you are people pleasers. Instead of focusing on yourself, you've been so focused on making other people in your family happy that you forget to nurture yourself. And you're being told if you want your family to be prosperous, you first have to take care of yourself. An empty well cannot feed the village. Nurture yourself first, and then you'll have the energy to go out there and nurture other people. Okay, guys? So, ancestral trauma. Once you heal that ancestral trauma, then you'll manifest this breakthrough. It is the only thing left. And whatever breakthrough it is that you're thinking about, it is going to manifest. Okay, guys? So let's see what final message your ancestral spirit guides have for you. What angel number are you going to start seeing soon after this reading as a sign that you are on the right path and you should continue doing your ancestral healing work? Exactly, guys. 999, release. Endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolizes the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. And then the affirmation is, doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, my body, and soul. So this just pairs up with what I just said about you needing to release ancestral karma. It is the only thing preventing you from opening this door. Once you release, the magic will happen, which is the transformation, the breakthrough you've always wanted will happen. Whenever you see this number 999, it will be a sign from your ancestral spirit guides that they're ready to help you release the ancestral karma, preventing you from manifesting the breakthrough that you desire. And then the other number you're going to start seeing is the number 143, which reads preparation. And it says, life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with the sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. My dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change, and I welcome with an open heart and mind. Wow, so you're being told once you release this ancestral trauma, the financial breakthrough or stability that you've always wanted is going to manifest in your life. And then with these creative changes, you're being told whatever financial breakthrough this is will allow you to sort of become your own boss, because whenever you're creative, you are the leader of your own life, right? You create from a place of freedom. So I feel like once you release this ancestral karma, the universe is going to start presenting you with opportunities that allow you to become your own boss in one way or another. Okay? So guys, release this ancestral trauma, and the financial and creative breakthrough or the emotional breakthrough that you've always wanted is going to manifest. This period of darkness you've been going through is ready to be released from your life. A new life is waiting to start for you, but only once you release this ancestral karma. If you want to work with me, the link in the description of this video. Otherwise, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. So if you are drawn to this image of the book, then this is going to be your reading. And straight off the bat, when I saw this image, I just immediately thought of the Akashic records. And I feel like your ancestral spirit guides, specifically the Pleiadian star seeds, who are your soul family. So start reading more about what the Pleiadians are here to do and what your soul mission is as a Pleiadian star seed. And I feel like they're telling you the breakthrough that you want has to do with you discovering your spiritual purpose and mission in this lifetime. Like I told you, star seeds are usually beings who incarnate on earth to uplift the vibration of earth and the people on earth, okay? But in order for you to be able to uplift the vibration of the people on earth and the planet earth itself, you first have to remember who you are, okay? You first have to remember what your soul mission was when you came to this earth. Some Pleiadian star seeds come to advance technology. Some Pleiadian star seeds come to raise the vibration on love, meaning they're the ones who end up being counselors, therapists, you know, people who just work with healing relationships. And then the other Pleiadians who come on earth to raise the vibration of earth itself, meaning they'll work more with the climate activists, the animals, the plants, you know. So it's time for you to finally remember who you are, remember your soul's mission in this lifetime. And you do this through learning how to access the Akashic records. The Akashic records are an energetic library that contains all the information of all the souls who have ever lived in this galaxy. And in terms of the individual, it contains all the information you need to know about your past lives, your future lives, your present lifetime. Essentially, you should learn how to access the Akashic records if you want to know whether you're on the wrong path or on the right path, okay? Because it contains the blueprint of your soul's mission in each lifetime, okay? So before you incarnated in this lifetime, you created a blueprint and you said, this is what I want to experience in this lifetime. And granted, there are many ways you can experience that thing, but there's the baseline, yeah? The baseline is what you want to experience, and then the actions you take to experience that thing that you want to experience can be different, okay? So I feel like you're being told to remember your spiritual mission work. And I feel like this is why the Pleiadian star seeds were coming through to you guys today, because one thing they want to remind you of is that you are a Pleiadian. So start reading more about the Pleiadian constellation, their soul mission as a consciousness, and then find out what your individual spiritual purpose is. By doing so, you will manifest the breakthrough that you want. Your big breakthrough is tied to you remembering your spiritual mission. It's nothing to do with the human mission, your spiritual mission, okay? I feel like you guys are being told to tune into your Hierophant energy, okay? I feel like up to now, you guys have been operating from the Emperor energy. The Emperor is more tied to the physical world, the earthly plane. And then the Hierophant is tied to the spiritual plane, okay? So up to now, you've been operating from the Emperor energy. And I feel like you're being told your life as a human is done. You've learned all the lessons you needed to learn as a human being. Because remember, at the end of it all, we are soul, we are spirits experiencing a human life, okay? And so in terms of your human life, you've experienced what you wanted to experience, and now your soul is calling you to remember your spiritual mission, okay? Tune into your Hierophant energy, and you do this by accessing the Akashic records. I have an Akashic record reading, so if you guys want a personal reading where we access your Akashic records to find out what your main spiritual mission is, just go to the links I've included in the description of this video, and yeah, we can work together. They're very in-depth readings, okay? So, but anyway, for now, let's see what this is, what breakthrough this is they want to talk about. So guys, remember your mission, spiritual mission work. That is the key to you finally manifesting this big breakthrough. It is the one step left for you to manifest this big breakthrough, okay? Okay. And again, guys, buy the book, Round and Round, okay? And then one more card, Spirit. Okay, Yang energy in reverse. I mean, wow, this is exactly what I've just said. First of all, the Yang energy, when it's in its upright form, this is the divine masculine energy within us. And the Emperor energy is the quintessential example of the Yang energy. The Yang energy is that energy that grounds us on earth, okay? That helps us be more practical. And then the Yin energy within us is the divine feminine energy within us that allows us to tune in more to our spirituality, because it takes action based on its intuition. The Yang energy takes action based on the logical mind. But you've been told that this is a time for you to now discover what your spiritual mission is, and that is why this card is coming in reverse. Your life as a human being is over. If you want to manifest this breakthrough that you want, it is time for you to tune into your Yin energy, okay, rather than your Yang energy. Tune into your intuition. Pay attention more to your intuition, because your intuition is going to guide you to the I said financial. Okay, so I guess maybe some of you want to manifest some form of financial breakthrough, but also emotional breakthrough. Okay, whatever kind of breakthrough you want to manifest, whether it's in your career, finances, or relationships, will be brought about by you tuning into your intuition. Your intuition is the one that is going to guide you to this financial breakthrough. In order for you to tune into your intuition, you need to be in your Yin energy, meaning you need to figure out what your spiritual mission is in this lifetime through learning how to access the Akashic records, okay? So, and then by the book here, I mean, you're just being told the answers you need are in your Akashic records, okay? So guys, if you have never ever gotten an Akashic record reading, I highly suggest that you get one, because the answer you need to manifest this big breakthrough lies in your Akashic record. And I've told you, whatever this is, you need to tap into your Akashic records has to do with you learning what your spiritual mission is in this lifetime, okay? That is all you need to know. So get an Akashic record, tell the reader to reveal to you what your spiritual mission work is. The moment you find out what your spiritual mission work is, the breakthrough is going to happen in your life. You're going to finally stop this cycle of you going round and round in circles, where it's like, I feel like with this energy of round and round, up to now, what has been happening in your life is you feel like you take one step forward and two steps backwards. Every time you're about to manifest a breakthrough, something happens and it takes you two steps behind. Are you seeing here? This is that energy, okay? So something happens, you go to get to this point, you know, and you're happy, and then some catastrophe happens and it brings you back to this energy where you're two steps behind. So up to now, you've been feeling like you're not making any progress, and you can't pinpoint why you're not making progress, because at the core of it all, you feel like you've been doing what you need to do by the book. You've been following the rules that you need to follow in order for you to attain the success or the breakthrough that you want. But for some strange, unexplainable reason, everything you do does not seem to work. You're always coming back to the same point. 2 steps forward, 2 steps backwards. And sometimes you take 2 steps forwards, and sometimes it even ends up being 3 steps backwards, you know? And that is why you're being told, in order for you to break this cycle of you feeling stuck, of you not being able to manifest the breakthrough that you want, the answer lies in you finally figuring out and remembering what your spiritual mission work is. That is the missing link. The moment you figure out what your spiritual mission is, what your spiritual purpose is in this lifetime, the breakthrough that you want is going to manifest. Okay, guys, I hope that is clear. So now let's look at, so check the links in the description if you want an Akashic record reading with me. We're going to go in depth, and I'm going to finally tell you what your spiritual mission work is, but you don't need to get it from me. These readings, you can also get them for free. Sorry for that sound. These readings, you can get them for free online on YouTube, okay? But if you want a personalized one-on-one reading, then check out the links in the description of this video. Right, so now let's look at what else your spirit guides want you to know. What angel number are you going to start seeing from now on? And that will be an indication or a nudge that your spirit guides are telling you, hey, we want to give you the answer. Do an Akashic record reading. Okay, the answer lies in your Akashic records. Do it. So what angel number are you going to start getting? 000. I mean, I can't make this up. It even says guidance. And I told you that Akashic record is the book that gives you the guidance messages on what steps you need to take in order for you to manifest the life you wanted to manifest when you incarnated in this lifetime. But let's see what other angel number you're going to start seeing. 1818, optimism. Okay, so let's start with this guidance, 000. So from now on, you're going to start saying this number, and that will be a confirmation message from your spirit guides that they are ready. The Pleiadian Ancestral Spirit Guides, they are ready to show you the key to finally unlocking that breakthrough that you've wanted to unlock, whether it's in your career, relationships, or your finances. But in order for you to get this guidance, you need to tap into the Akashic records, okay? So it says guidance. You have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning where one cycle ends and a new one begins. What did I just say about you not continuing this repetitive cycle of taking one step forward, one step back, feeling like you're constantly stuck no matter what you do? That cycle, your spirit guides are ready to help you break this cycle, but they can only do this once you start familiarizing yourself with spiritual concepts. The first spiritual concept you need to familiarize yourself with is learn about the Pleiadians, because that is where you're from. You are a starseed. Once you learn about the Pleiadians, figure out what your spiritual mission is as a Pleiadian starseed in this lifetime. And then learn how to access the Akashic records, because this Akashic record is going to be the one that is giving you guidance messages on how you can manifest the breakthrough that you want. And then the affirmation is, I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. Okay? Wow. And then finally we have 1818, which says optimism. And it says successful manifestation of your abundance is near. Higher levels of optimism are needed as new abundant beginnings are on the horizons. Brighter days always come after the darkest of nights. And then the affirmation is, everything is in perfect order as I enter into this next chapter of my journey and connect to the abundance that is near. Okay, so as I was reading that, the message that came through is, some of you are going to be skeptical about the messages that have come through here, okay? You're going to be skeptical about, oh my God, what is this Akashic record book? Is this really real? Or is Howie just speaking some woo-woo nonsense? And you're being told, trust, okay? Be optimistic. Channel your inner child. The inner child in you is that part of you that believes that magic exists, okay? Up to now, you've been mostly operating from your logical mind, your yang energy. But now you need to tune into your yin energy, the inner child in you that believes in magic, okay? So if whatever it is that I've just talked about here feels strange, odd, and even unbelievable, you're being told, give it a try, okay? Go and get that Akashic record reading and see what guidance messages you get from there. You might just be blown away by what the tarot reader gives you, okay? Don't dismiss this message immediately. Try, okay? Just try. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So this will be the confirmation angel number that you're going to be getting from now on. Whenever you start having doubts about whether it is necessary for you to learn more about your spirituality, you're being told, try it out. You're going to start seeing the number 1818 as a way to tell you that you might just be pleasantly surprised by what you find out in your Akashic records reading, because that reading is going to be the one missing piece to your financial or emotional or career breakthrough. Okay guys, so I hope this reading has been useful. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates. Tell me whether you know about the Akashic records and whether you've already heard about the Pleiadian consciousness and what you know about it. I'll be happy to hear your thoughts. Otherwise, I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.